For an entire week, I just wore this. How did it go? I'll tell you. Guys, guess where I am? Okay, I'm in a bathroom, but I'm also in a bathroom that happens to be in Loch Lomond, Scotland. It's a pretty scenic place, and I wanted to wear a pretty amazing fragrance this week to commemorate my time here. Tom Ford Noir Extreme for men. There is a women's version as well, but I have the men's version because I'm a man, I think. While I normally chalk this fragrance up to be a date fragrance or a night out fragrance, I want to wear it all week. Scotland's great because sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's hot, a lot of the times it's rainy, so it'd be a really interesting experience to have this with me all week. So let's see how good it really is. Currently in the Loch Lomond, Stirling region of Scotland, and this is my first day wearing Tom Ford Noir Extreme. On this day, I didn't really want to focus too much on the smell or how Leslie liked it or longevity or performance. I wanted at least a day to just enjoy it, wear it, get a real feel for it in these conditions. There's a lot of people out there that would just have this one fragrance potentially. So I want to get a real normal person use out of it, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to this walk up Conic Hill. Sounds pretty iconic to me, dude. Just checking in at the top of Conic Hill. Maybe a bit windy, so I won't talk too much, but how nice. Wee Leslie. Guys, no lie, we walked by someone that was wearing Creed Aventus. Who does that? It's a hike. I mean, I'm wearing Tom Ford, but still.
One he owns because it's so expensive.
Maybe it's the only one he owns. Yeah, maybe. That's a good thought, Les. Sometimes you have those fragrances that you just kind of forget about. They just sit in your collection and you don't really wear them, or you only wear them on special occasions. And on a day like this, it's kind of perfect because the temperature from going from the bottom to the top has fluctuated quite a bit. And even when it was hot outside and I was wearing a t-shirt and shorts, it still really worked nicely. And it's because it's not a very obnoxious fragrance. And now that the temperature has settled down quite a bit, it's perfect. It really suits this environment really nicely with the woods. So I guess the classification of Tom Ford's Noir Extreme for men is a woody oriental fragrance that leans a little gourmand. So what that means is it has a bit of woods in it. It's oriental, so it has a sweet, spicy quality to it. And it's also gourmand because of the fact that it's based on an Indian dessert called kulfi. And for any women that are watching, there is also a female version of this fragrance. The bottle design is fairly similar with the gold and the black, but it's a bit rounded. The scent itself has a lot of similarities to it as well, meaning both are a bit unisex, to be honest. Especially nowadays where more and more people are venturing outside of their traditional fragrance archetypes of men wear this, women wear that. And say what you will about performance, it's been lingering with me all day. I haven't asked Leslie's opinion yet, but that's for another day. We're heading up Calendar Crags today. Me and Leslie, of course. Who else? Could we do a walking smell test?
Yeah.
Really hardcore.
Nice.
Nice.
Very gentle.
Very gentle. Yeah, I applied it about 2 hours ago, guys.
Yeah.
If you want to see my sick first impression that I got from Leslie, here it is right now. How do I smell, Leslie?
Oh, I didn't need to go that close.
You didn't?
I can smell you from here.
Yeah, she can smell me from here.
You smell very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I can smell you just right here. It's just lovely.
She doesn't have to do the usual, like, come in to sniff.
No.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And she also gave me an unsolicited compliment yesterday. So some of you guys probably think I'm crazy for wearing Noir Extreme in the summertime. But the nice thing about it is it has soft projection and it lasts quite a long time on me. No one's gonna complain about it, especially this guy. The only one I really care about, really. You're really not getting much after 2 hours. That's why Leslie had to come in close. But as soon as you apply it, it is pretty noticeable for a while. After that 2 hours of projection is softened, it's turned flaccid, this one lingers on your skin for a long time. Comment below if you own Tom Ford Noir Extreme and if you've ever worn it outside of evenings or cooler weather. I'd be interested to know your opinion. Also, a bit of a side note, I'm loving this portable setup I'm using. I know some of you are curious about what equipment I use, and I have it all linked down in the description below. I have Amazon affiliate links, which means you don't pay any extra if you use those links, but I get a few pennies, so it's a great way to support the channel. Here she comes to save the day. We're basically at the top now, and I am getting swarmed by bugs. More so than Leslie. And when I was trying to figure out why, I remembered, I'm wearing a fragrance. She's not. She forgot to put on a fragrance today. So I guess we're talking unsolicited compliments, guys. I'm getting thousands. Bugs, humans, what's the difference, right? And for all you photography buffs and you filmmakers out there, no, this is probably not the best time to film. It's really hot and really sunny outside. But I don't want to wait till golden hour, because that's like 11 o'clock at night in Scotland. If you love J-ROYL, or at least like him a bit, smash like. Man, that last part took way longer than we thought.
Yes.
About 4 hours after putting on the fragrance. Leslie, how do I smell?
It's nice, but very faint now.
Does it smell like a fragrance, or does it smell like just nice sky?
No, it smells like a fragrance still.
Cool. Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's good news. I didn't expect that. It's our last day in Loch Lomond. So what I wanted to test was Tom Ford Noir Extreme in its normal environments. It's a bit cold outside, it's a bit rainy, and we're also gonna be indoors quite a bit. So I wanna see the difference temperature makes. When it's not too hot, when it's cool, when it's mild, how does this perform? I'm also doing a spray on my hand just to keep a bit of a control, and I'll constantly be checking in on its longevity throughout the day, see how it's doing, in addition to the whiffs that I may or may not be catching off of my net. I had to switch to my GoPro for a second because we're having lovely Scottish weather. But I wanted to share this with you guys because I'm staying with Leslie's family. They totally set up this Canadian flag for Canada Day. Also, because it's Canada Day, I want to mention, if you guys know me, you know I love Fragrance Buy. It's one of the best sites on the planet to buy fragrances. And they're currently doing a really cool promotion for Canada Day and even Independence Day. I know a lot of you guys are from North America, so I want to just quickly give them a shout out. You get free shipping on orders, free gifts, and already amazing prices on fragrances. So if you're on the fence about picking something up, now's the time to do so. Oh, Canada! Did I get you, Leslie? Yeah? I was waiting for like 20 minutes to get that shot. Back for the night. This is also my last day wearing Tom Ford Noir Extreme. It's been 6 hours and it still smells pretty strong on my skin. This is when it became undetectable on my skin. A fragrance I used to think of as a date night fragrance, a date night cologne. I now think it's more versatile than that. And no, it doesn't have good projection. It's actually quite a soft projector, but the longevity is impressive. All that I had to do to get noticed with this guy is just double up on the sprays. And the projection was fine that way. But for the most part, I was happy with 6 sprays, 4 on here, and then 1 on each elbow interior. The smell itself is beautiful, guys. If you haven't worn it, you should try it because it's a compliment-getting machine. It's a subtle fragrance, but it's still present. And what I love about it is the dry down. The dry down's really nice. You get to smell some of the woods that come out. It's not just a generic fragrance that just kind of becomes a spicy, sweet mess. It's a very well-crafted one, and definitely one of my favorites. Try this fragrance out if you haven't, and if you have, wear it during the day and see how you like it, because it's been a cool experience for me. If you want to see my review on Tom Ford Noir Extreme, you can click on it right there. This is just my opinion after all, guys. You just get your own.